welcome back to another episode, guys. I know I've got a bad habit of this, but I like keeping you in suspense. Today I want to show you somewhere that we've never been before, and honestly, it is epic. Hey, we are up at Teewah Beach, so probably all know where Noosa Heads is. Well, get on the ferry and come across, head towards Double Island Beach, or Double Island Point. Check it. Caravan, car, the beach. What do you reckon about Teewah Beach, mate?
I love it. It's so beautiful here.
How's this? It's 9:30 in the morning and she's still in bed.
Oh, it is not. Oh my god, it's like 7 in the morning.
How's that coffee coming along?
It's coming. I didn't sleep very well last night, so.
How did you not sleep well here?
No.
Have a look at this. So, a couple of things we're going to do for you as well. We're here is we're going to show you a day trip up to Double Island Point, which is towards Rainbow Beach, if you've ever heard of that, closer to Fraser Island. And well, we've already been to North Shore in the past, so I might drop in a bit of that, but there's a couple of options. When you get on the beach, you can go right at the first cutting, which takes you to Noosa North Shore, they call it, which is just the inlet to the Noosa River, and you can look across the Noosa Heads. Good for a day trip, but if you take the third cutting and head left, you come up here. You can go all the way up to the end, take the track across to Double Island Point and Rainbow Beach. So we're going to do that. The camping zone is about 20 minutes, 25 minutes up the beach to camp on Teewah. There's one bad thing about this joint at the moment is there's like the world's biggest march flies here, and they're pretty aggressive, like non-stop on you. But anyway, I can deal with them to sit here for a couple of days. So that'll be it. Give you a good bit of info about how to get up here and enjoy Teewah Beach for yourself. So we're going to take you over to Double Island Point. I suppose a couple of things to mention, I reckon, about Teewah. Try not to come here on the weekend. We've got pretty lucky where we are here on the weekend. It's early February. It just worked out that way because we've had a couple of weeks of horrible weather, and this was the only chance we could get up here. So that's helped us out with it not being so busy. But we've been told by mates and other people that you can get a whole heap of hooligans up here during the weekend when it's good weather and stuff, because it's so close to Brizzy and all that, right, and pretty easy access. But anyway, try and hit it midweek if you're traveling through and you want to do that. But have a look at this beach, babe. You need a beach permit, so you've got to get online and organise a full drive access permit and camping permit for the Kalula Recreation and Teewah Beach area, right? So we're going north from our campground. There's 15 kilometres of campground along Teewah Beach, heaps of sites, heaps of cool spots. There's little grassy bits, little 4 dune ones. It's an absolute magic spot, and we are going to take you to Double Island Point, which from my, I don't know, you can see it there. Just look down here, babe. We're on the beach, we've just left the campground. There's Double Island Point. So you shoot up to there, and then you duck across an inland track, and then Rainbow Beach is up on the other side. So that's us for today. We'll take you up there, give you a look around, maybe give the kids a surf, depending. Like I said, I reckon it might be pretty busy on Double Island, so we might come back on Monday or Tuesday when there's no one here. But I tell you, pretty nice beach. So about 20 minutes down from the campgrounds on Teewah, you will find, it's called the Leisure Track, with a point saying to Rainbow Beach, and this is it. A little bit of a soft cutting up the entry, and then you'll just be able to cruise across that centre track there, and that'll bring us out to Double Island Point. So we'll get over there, we'll give you a look around, eh? I can't wait. You know, we've never actually been there.
I know, right? So we've been to Rainbow Beach and we've been to Noosa North Shore, but we haven't done the in-between stretch. And holy moly, it is gorgeous. Like, I just love it over here. It's bloody top notch. Double Island Point. I'm absolutely loving this spot. Check out the weather. It's 8:30 in the morning. How good's that? We've hit the beach. I'm just going to show you how amazingly clear this water is here. It is just beautiful. Check it out. We're trying to eliminate sand in the car. Dump them in the water and Justin brings them up in a towel like so. And in the car they go.
Why'd you do that?
Nice clean feet.
Yay! So I've booked a vehicle permit for us to obviously come over to, it's called the Kalula Recreation Area. For one day I believe it was $13, and for a week vehicle permit $33. So they're your only kind of two options.
And then what about the camping fees? Because that was on our thing.
That's a really
It's like $26 a night, I think, for a family.
I'd have to check my emails, but yeah, I think it was $26 a night for a family, which is so affordable for what you get.
Yeah. Oh, and make sure you do it because the rangers are.
Yeah, the rangers are super anal over here. You see them all over the island, especially on the weekends.
Especially
and they were just
Point.
going up and down at Double Island Point, checking regos and making sure it's all, you know, smooth sailing kind of over there. Because you get a few hooligans.
It's a $200 fine if you don't have it. So
yeah,
make sure you got it.
And they're out, so don't try and skimp the system. Peace out.
Righto. So I've just come up with a good game. We're driving back from Double Island back to our caravan. And we bought some marshmallows over at Rainbow so we can have a campfire tonight. But I always ask the kids in the car what's the capital cities of each state. And we've been doing it for that damn long. They should know. And they always still get them wrong. It does my head in. So we're going to start these, pretend these are 5 marshmallows they're allowed to have on the campfire. And every time they get one wrong, a question wrong, they lose a marshmallow. So Jacko, you're going to start. Here's your 5 marshmallows. What's the capital city of Queensland? You got 3 seconds to answer. 3, 2, 1.
Hobart.
Wrong. You get 4 marshmallows. Jacko, what's the capital city of Northern Territory?
Brisbane.
Wrong. You got 3 marshmallows.
No, that's not.
Anyway, you get the gist. We go on, but it's good fun for the kids. And yeah, they need to start learning their bloody capital cities. Don't worry about that. Have a look at this, would ya? I showed you before and I talk about it in a lot of vids, but this really gives me, well,
Don't swear.
I won't swear, it actually really annoys me. Like, me and the kids have only walked 100 metres either way from our campsite. This is our bucket, right? We use it for, I don't know, whatever, washing the car and picking up rubbish and that, but we filled this up, we found a whole bag of rubbish, tins, an old, I don't know what that is, some rubber door seal, old fairy lights, and stubbies. This is the most frustrating thing, that people can bring these in here and drink them, and they can't be bothered taking them back out. So, I don't know. I mean, if there's one thing I'd love everyone to do, and I know a lot of people go on about it, and we need to, because this is disgraceful. We need to clean up. It's not our rubbish, but who cares, you know? Go for a walk, it only took us like I don't know, what do you reckon, 15 minutes? Yeah? 1,500 she reckons. But it's a good way to teach your kids too. And we talked about it along the way and said like how the bottle caps can get caught in turtles' mouths and the plastic and all that sort of stuff. So it's good education for the kids, and it's going to swordfish. But it's good education, and it'll keep these spots open so we can keep coming here, especially when these guys grow up. So do yourself a favour and everyone else, pick up a bit of rubbish next time you leave your campsite. And you know what makes it even worse? Look how many industrial bins are a 5-minute drive from the campground. Just down here there's a heap, just up that way there's a heap more. Far out, mate. Why can't you just put your rubbish in the bin? Job and knock. Time for a beer. Ooh-wee. How good's Teewah Beach, mate? Now, I want your honest opinion. What do you think of his shirt? Hey? The missus isn't, well, she kind of likes it. And then it's 50-50. Other people don't like it. I don't know. I'm sort of a fan. It's called the Prawn Star. And I'm guessing it's because there's people like riding prawns and lobsters and stuff. But it's a rusty shirt, just a surf shirt. Give you a spin. I reckon it's alright, eh? I've only worn it once before. I bought it on the Goldie and I went out with a mate and I wore it at the pub. And I don't know, I had a lot of people coming up to check out the shirt, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know. But anyway, it's got Prawn Star. I like it. It's good up the beach. It's nice and cool. Keeps the sun off you. If you're wondering why I'm dancing, it's because there's freaking march flies about this big and they are lethal, mate. They will not leave my ankles alone, eh? Anyway, Teewah Beach, get into her. Isn't it just sensational? I am going to set up a campfire here tonight and we're going to cook on that. Kids are playing Bobs and Statues where Mum stops the music and they have to stop dancing to win. But anyway, I'm going to cook on this. If you haven't seen it before, it's my little tripod. It's from a company called Red Roads. I'll drop some info in on the video so you can read it. It'll be down the bottom here somewhere. But this thing here, it matches up really well if you've ever seen me use my collapsible fire pit. But I actually left it at Mum and Dad's and I forgot to bring it up the beach. So we're just going to have one here. Cook steak and snags on that tonight. Misso's having a couple of glasses of red there. How's your red wine, dear? And yeah, I'm, oh, I hope you didn't see that. I'm having a quiet one. Just gonna cook dinner, chill out, and get some vids done tonight. It's a Saturday night, not really much of a party for me. And just chip away at it. I think I'm gonna Stradbroke we're doing, when I went to Stradbroke Island, so I'll give you a look at that one. But I love this, eh? If you haven't been up here yet, Teewah Beach, have a look at it, mate. Probably one of the easiest beach campsites to get to with your caravan, I reckon. Especially if you pick the tides, come on dead low. It's 20 bucks to get the ferry across and then you just get to hang out here. 26 bucks a night for a family. Now you can go up to Double Island for a surf. You can take Freshwater Creek or Freshwater Road over to Rainbow. You can go to the pub, you can get supplies, you can empty a dump point up there at Freshwater Campground. Mate, I'm loving it. Teewah Beach, you're up there.
Magic. Isn't it beautiful? Like, looking all around outside doors and nature, it's awesome. Hey, this is my brother Billy. He's silly too. Anyway.
I am gonna show you how to start a fire. Just let me go and get a lighter. Righto. So you'd all know what this stuff is. It's just, kids call it Cocoa Man, it's just fire lighter. I think it's compressed kerosene or something, but we just find the stuff from Woolies. It's the cheap one, mate, the $2.50 one, eh? And the kids love it. I don't know why. Just make sure they wash their hands afterwards because they've done it before, they've broke it up, put it in, and then they go and rub their eyes, and it ends in a few tears. So Off you go, Rui. Charge her up. There we go, there's one.
Do you have to pull the trigger?
You have to pull the trigger. There you go. Jump around, you push that first. Push that with your thumb forward.
Oh.
Yeah. And then pull the trigger. Did you get it? That's it. And she's away, mate. Jack's my new barbecue master, so he'll be doing the snags tonight, won't you, Roo? I haven't even given him full charge of the steaks yet, but he'll get there. It won't take long till you're better than your mum, hey, bud? Sweet as. See how far I'm going. Some snags on. On the snags tonight. I'll pass them to you, you throw them on. Oh yeah, stay there. Here. Chuck it on, man. 2 to go. Good work. Last one.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah. Just hit them all.
Good stuff there. Now you got to turn them. You reckon you can manage doing it without it burning them all? All right, I'll take you in and see the wifey. What's going on? What's for dinner?
All right,
Throw a bit of light on the situation. Yeah.
I just bought some really nice snags at the supermarket at Rainbow Beach. They're nice butcher snags. So I thought the kids could just have a snag in bread tonight because they're super pumped about marshmallows. And Justin and I have ended up buying us a couple of steaks, which were uber expensive, but they're going to be really delicious.
$10 each. Hey, if you haven't seen my little trick before, don't mind all Beck's dirty dishes. This is my little trick. You salt and pepper the steaks and wrap them in paper towel for like at least an hour before you cook them. And I don't know what it does. I've told you this before. I've seen it on a Jamie Oliver thing, and I tell you what, I swear by it. It makes a great steak even better, and it makes a rubbish steak bearable. So
it's his trick, but I always do it.
Yeah, but it's good.
FYI.
FYI. So there you go, that's what we do.
Yeah,
that'll go on.
I've just popped some veg in the microwave.
3 days.
Sweet potato, broccoli, sweet snow peas, capsicum.
Lovely.
Yeah, broccoli. Just have broccoli.
Yeah. Anyway, if you haven't noticed, we're at a pretty nice spot here. Kids are chilling.
Horrible.
Teewah Beach. We're on it in the van, and it is mint, mate. Check it. Righto, steaks are on. What I like to do is I use my little hot plate from the Ziggy and I sit it on top of the rack and I just throw them on for like a minute either side first, and then once they're sort of sealed in there, I pull the hot plate off and I'll finish them off just on the rack, just to give them a bit of smoke and a bit of char. And I tell ya, hasn't failed me yet. I reckon, oh Jesus, don't stand on the campfire logs, goes all right. And then I rip that plate off, sit it on the timber, and then throw them straight on the rack to finish them off. There's my steaks, where's yours, dear? I don't think she thinks I'm serious. How good does that look? Love it. See what I mean about this thing? You can just adjust this little chain here to go up and down anywhere you want. So I don't want to keep the fire cranked up because I want to save some timber for later. So all I do is lower the chain so the meat gets lower. If you just give the rack a bit of a spin, it's kind of like our little homemade rotisserie. Grab it, give them a flip every now and then, spin them the other way. They turn out an absolute treat. It's kind of hypnotic actually. One thing you got to be careful of is when you try and shove the tongs under, not to tip them straight into the sand, because well, it's all right if you cook them for two, because the wife will get the sandy one, but if, oh, see that? She can't bloody get them. I need proper tongs. There we go. Pick this one up. We'll go and see what she's got for us, eh? Ooh-wee. The kids are spewing because we're going to make them wait till we've had dinner before we give them. Righto, let's serve her up. The kids are filthy on you. Why? Because you're the one that said they had to wait till we finished dinner.
I know. Sorry.
Anyway, 1 steak, 2 steaks. Ooh, yum yum. Righto, bit of veg, and we are killer. That's you, dear. That'll be better. Well done. There it is. Good job, dear. Bit of salt and pepper.
Yum.
We'll go and sit by the fire, eh?
Yep, happy days.
What's your best tip for cooking marshmallows?
Double decker.
Eating them. What's your best tip?
Double decker.
Double decker? Show me what a double decker is. Oh, you've got 2 there. Show us your best tip, mate. How do you cook the best campfire marshy ever?
Is to bend down and keep it a little in and above.
Alright, give us a look. Show us what you got. Do you like them crispy or do you just like them chewy on the inside?
Crispy because they're really chewy.
Oh, that's... I don't know how you do it. That's way too done for me. Oh, crispy.
I love crispy.
Oh, that's going to be hot. Righto, I'm going to show you how I hook up the caravan. I reckon it's pretty important. I know it might be suck eggs for a lot of yous because you all know how to hook up a caravan, but the amount of times I've seen people drive past us, excuse me, in campsites or caravan parks with either their trailer plug dragging on the ground or their safety chains not done up or their jockey wheel still attached. So I think the best way to do it is have a little system. I've managed, well, over 4 years on the road now, and I've only ever left the trailer plug out once, and it dragged along the ground for a bit before I realised I had no brakes and we destroyed it. So that was a little, that was down in Port Augusta actually, I remember that. But you know what that happened? It's because I got distracted while I was hooking it up. I remember one of the kids had a tantrum or something was going on and I got interrupted in my hookup and I forgot about it. We jumped in the car and I'd never done it. So best thing is make sure, I reckon, your missus knows that you're hooking up and she can deal with the kids and organise all that stuff, because the last thing you want to do is get distracted while you're doing it. So firstly, back up under it, no matter what hitch you got, then lower it down. This is how I start, right? Leave the handbrake on. I connect mine like this and I do everything. If I start it, I keep doing it. So this one here, click that on so I know that's finished. This is good with this DO35. You know that if you can't get the lid on, then you haven't engaged the pin properly. So that's a good safety thing. Plus it also keeps the dust and stuff out. From there, I put the chains straight on just to get them out of the way. Always cross them. And you don't do them up tight, eh? I see some people with pliers and shifters and stuff worried that their safety chains are gonna come undone, but they don't. I've never had one come loose. Finger tight's enough like that. Grab the other one and do that. Like this. Good work, Jacko. Jacko's on the camera too, by the way, the young fella. So once they're done, back up, Rui. Go back a bit, buddy. I take the handbrake off because the safety chains are on and that's hooked up. It's not going to move anywhere. And then I grab my leads. I plug this one in. That's my 50 amp Anderson plug. That one runs to the DC to DC charger in the van to charge the battery. And here's the little bear. And this is my 12 pin one. I put that one in here and that runs all your lights and brake controller and all that sort of stuff. And then one more, this one here, that's your brake safe or your breakaway controller. So if this somehow manages to come unhitched and roll away, this will pull out and your brakes on your caravan will come on. So hopefully it doesn't go and destroy something. So anyway, I'll hook that on. So now I know they're all done, yeah? So we're all hooked up. Now I move on to the jockey wheel. Take this all the way off. And I'll do it back up before I leave. So I'll do that bit up. Just finger tight like that. Then I'm happy that that's all hooked up. Now I've got a little trick. I put this on the back of the van. I'll meet you down the back, Jacko. So because I don't have a toolbox on the front or anything, I store this on the back. So I just bought another coupling like this one here off eBay. It was like 20 bucks and I just bolted it to the rear drawbar and then I just put him on here, crank him up, and we're good to go. So that's it, chuck it in. So we're just leaving now, Teewah Beach. It's a good day to leave actually. We were thinking about staying another day, but the weather is fairly bloody average. So we'll get moving, go back to Maroochydore, I think. But on the way out, we'll show you there's a cool thing at North Shore to wash your car and van when you get off. We'll show you that. Have a bit more of a chat about Teewah Beach, any info we might have forgotten, and then we'll be off, mate. So be good. You got to get up here and check it out, eh? It is bloody good. Thanks, Jacko. Bit of info I'll probably tell you about. See that? It says third cutting to ferry. Well, third cutting as well to get to the campgrounds on Teewah Beach. So if you drive in over the ferry and then follow the track down, you'll probably end up at first cutting, which will take you to the right and you can go to Noosa North Shore, but you can't actually turn left and come back along the beach. You can only drive that way. So you need to come back out on the road and come down to third cutting. It's a bit confusing. I know we've done it before thinking, oh yeah, beach access, and then you get down the beach and you can't actually go that way. So there you go. Hot tip for you. But that's the cutting. How easy is that? 4 high, cruised up over there, got the caravan on the back. And then I'll show you in a second, only a few minutes away near the caravan park of the pub, there is a car wash with a sick underbody spray. So hopefully it's working, and we'll take the whole rig over that to get rid of all the sand and salt. And make sure, I've done this before too, I've left it in 4-wheel drive when I come off the beach onto the bitumen and then taken a sharp corner or a roundabout. You can blow a CV pretty easy, can't you, dear? Which we've done before.
Oh, that was... Yeah, we were just like, well, I was like, you idiot. Anyway, sorry, Dom.
So make sure you
honest mistake.
Flick it back to 2-wheel drive as soon as you get on the bitumen, because with low tyre pressures and 4-wheel drive and sharp turns on bitchy, it's pretty, there's a lot of friction, and yeah, you'll just crunch your CV.
Don't do what we do.
Don't do it. You'll end up on a tilt tray. Oh no, we limped into Robe gunk.
We did, yeah.
Anyway.
We did. We're at Robe on the beach access there a couple of years ago. Anyway, yeah, we limped it back, tilt tray. I think that was when we got this car.
It was. It was funny. It was really 2 days before this car showed up.
So they delivered our new car and they took back our old car on the tilt tray.
Straight to Mazda.
Pretty funny.
We're
like, this is weird. Anyway,
bit of a story for you.
Yeah.
Let's show you the car wash. Oh, look at that. Tap our card on there.
Oh, beauty. Please hold card on reader for 10 seconds. You able to get through, yeah? Yeah. So this is it. Oh yeah.
That's sick. Alright, I'll drive through. There you go. It was 19 bucks. It goes for about 5 minutes, I reckon. And that'll get all the sand off the underbody. Now there's this one here. I reckon it's probably worth doing that quickly too. You get up there, do the roof, do the car, bit of soap. What do you reckon after a couple of days on the beach?
Yeah, you can do that. Go for it.
What about you? You gonna have a crack? Look at this. Sitting on the air compressor as well.
Beauty.
Put your tyres up. Oh, I love this place.
Oh, it's got everything.
And there we go, that brings us to the end of another episode. I hope you enjoyed that one. Teewah Beach, North Shore, bit of camping, day trips to Double Island.
Oh, if you haven't been, you have to go. It's so accessible, it's so affordable, and it is just amazing.
It is
loved
amazing.
it. Bloody loved it.
So we're heading back. We're going to go to a place called Maroochydore, what's it called? Rivershore Resort.
Yeah.
So we've never been there. We don't like going to caravan parks, but we're sort of in a been between a rock and a hard place. We've got to stick around the coast and there's no free camp, so we might as well go and try something. Sorry.
Yeah. No.
We might as well go and try something where we haven't been before.
Yeah. And
it's a talk supporter, so we get 2 free nights with the kids, which makes a big difference. So
huge difference.
Anyway, that's us. Until next time. Hope you enjoyed that. Comments, feedback, questions, drop them in.
Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button. That'd be awesome if you guys could keep watching our videos and keep supporting us.
We love you.
And thank you everyone who has gone on board Patreon. You guys are legends.
Bye. I just
up like that.
Mate, I give you the tongs for 5 seconds. Fresh water.
Oh yeah. What's a freshwater song? Oh,
you can bring me some fresh water, baby.
No, what's a fresh water? Oh, dun dun dun. No, that's not. That's smoke on the water. Oh.
Fresh on the water. Righto, come with me and I'll serve up the missus first, as usual.
So it should.
Here we go. I'll split the thighs off. I reckon they're the best part, but look at that. Come over here and I'll show you the veg. It's such a good meal, mate. For about 15 bucks, you can literally eat like a king. Bit of eggplant, bit of capsicum, little baby carrot there, and then look at this, a little stack of sweet potato chips, and a little bit extra there. Look at that. What do you reckon? Ooh, looks very 5-star, doesn't it?
I love it.
Big gourmet.
Love it.
Hey, this is my brother Billy. He's silly too. Anyway.